On July 17th, 1945, about 2 months after the end of World War II in Europe, a conference was held in the city of Potsdam, near Berlin, attended by the leaders of the Allied powers. The leaders of the 3 victorious nations in the war, Winston Churchill, Joseph Stalin, and Harry Truman, met to decide on post-war issues. After nearly 6 years of deadly war in Europe, the time had come to lay the foundations of a new world. The Allied leaders sought war reparations, the redrawing of post-war boundaries, denazification, and ultimately the end of the war in East Asia with the unconditional surrender of Japan.
The war has finally come to an end. After years of struggle and countless sacrifices, the world can now begin to hope for lasting peace. Today is the moment for nations to rebuild, for families to find comfort, and for humanity to finally experience calm and security.
The Soviet Union has triumphed after immense struggle, and today, on the soil of the fascists, we begin to build the future of a communist world. This victory is a testament to our strength and the beginning of a new era.
Although Europe had found peace after years of bloodshed, the war in the Pacific Ocean still raged on. The Japanese continued to fight and refused to accept its end.
This morning, I received the message. The baby was born healthy. It's an extraordinary moment, one that I'm certain will shake the world's balance, and it sends a clear message to our enemies. Their time is up.
One day after Truman's arrival at the conference, he received news that would divide history into before and after. The first test of a nuclear bomb had been successfully carried out. The Americans tested their first nuclear bomb in a desert in the state of New Mexico under the code name Trinity. This news changed the strategic position of the United States in the world. Now that Truman had this weapon, he felt more confident and had greater influence in negotiations.
In one of the sessions, I quietly informed Marshal Stalin that we had developed a new, immensely powerful weapon. His only words were, "I hope you make proper use of it."
Of course, I already knew about the American weapon. Our intelligence had provided full reports long before Truman spoke to me, and he actually thought he was going to surprise me?
During the Potsdam Conference, the Allies issued a statement demanding Japan end the war and accept unconditional surrender, warning of prompt and utter destruction otherwise. However, the Japanese leadership, underestimating the true nature of the threat, responded with what was interpreted as scornful silence. Finally, at 8:15 a.m. on August 6th, the American bomber dropped the first atomic bomb, called Little Boy, over Hiroshima. The bomb exploded approximately 600 meters above the ground, instantly killing around 80,000 people and destroying the city. Tens of thousands more died in the following months and years due to burns and radiation exposure.
We have used it in order to shorten the agony of war, in order to save the lives of thousands and thousands of young Americans.
News of the explosion quickly reached Tokyo, causing confusion. The Japanese military initially refused to believe that an entire city could be destroyed by a single bomb, and sent a team to investigate the site of the incident. Despite the devastation of Hiroshima, Japan's hardline military leaders clung to their strategy, known as Ketsugo. Their plan was to fight to the last man, convinced they could inflict such catastrophic casualties on the invading American forces that the U.S. would be forced to negotiate.
Fulfilling our agreement from the conference, I declared war on Imperial Japan precisely on the promised date. I unleashed an army of over 1 million Soviet soldiers into Manchuria and swiftly crushed their Kwantung army.
The second shock struck Tokyo. At midnight on August 8th, the Soviet Union officially declared war on Japan, and hours later, at dawn, over 1 million Soviet troops invaded Japanese colonies, delivering a devastating strategic blow by crushing the Japanese army. Just hours after the Soviet invasion began, the United States launched its second atomic attack. At 11:02 a.m. on August 9th, a bomb known as Fat Man exploded over the industrial valley of the city of Nagasaki, instantly killing around 40,000 people and leveling the city. Finally, despite opposition from hardline military leaders, the Emperor of Japan made his solemn decision. On August 15, 1945, the people of Japan heard their Emperor's voice on the radio for the first time. In a historic speech known as the Dual Voice Broadcast, the Emperor announced Japan's surrender.